Both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now, New York starting five. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Brunson in at the point guard. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Down low. Clock at 6. Left side Hart. Shoots over Johnson. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. To the wing on the left. Pass to Rizachet. Fires the three. The Knicks with the rebound. And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard, they play defense first, they play a ton of minutes, but this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
Young from long range hits the trifecta.
When you hit a three on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
Brunson passes to Bridges. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Bridges has got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And Rizachet gets it to go.
Yeah, get used to seeing that. Rizachet will be nailing threes for many years to come.
Brunson passes to Towns. And here's Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Tries the spin move. Scores off the spin.
Well, the handles lost the defender, and the rest was all Jalen.
Young with it. Pass to Okongwu. Over Towns. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Tipped away. Here's Daniels. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustment. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
And that one's good for Brunson.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through it.
The Hawks leading. Pass to Daniels. LeVert outside. It's rebounded by McBride. The Knicks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Hart passes to Achua. Towns on a screen. Here's Brunson. And it's New York with another.
That's a tough distance to master, but Brunson making that mid-ranger look good.
Pass to Daniels. LeVert outside. Three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. LeVert outside. Outside Young. Outside Johnson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Atlanta on top, up 2. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
George Niang out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Karis LeVert. Then it's Terrence Mann. And it's Risacher in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Here's Risacher. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
One place Clint Capella really knows how to throw his weight around is on the glass, Brent.
Yeah, it's been a little while, BA, since Clint Capella has led the league in rebounding. And, of course, that was a little bit different offensive system. But he has the size and the instincts still to go up and get the ball off the rim or from lob passes to be effective inside.
Knicks trail by 6. To the paint. Here's Achua. Tries again. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity for the Knicks. Towns comes in for Robinson. And it's OG Anunoby in for McBride. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Now here's LeVert. He's scoreless. High arcing shot. Count it.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Outside Payne. Towns on a screen. Takes a 3. And Payne with the 3. Payne's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Stray is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play. Now, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Free throw good, Okongwu. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get for it.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973, so as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
Now here's Brunson. He has 6. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Oh, man, that's a high-level finish from Jalen Brunson. playing right through the whistle.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Now here's Brunson. 9 points in the game. Oh, the agility of Brunson getting to the bucket.
You always hear about the toughness of Brunson. It really comes through when he's taking defenders on inside.
Back to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Brunson. Brunson with the finish inside.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translating.
And here's Young. 6 points for him. The three ball. That is Trey's shot. The three. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. They've got Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the three. The small forward. Three-pointer Bridges sends it home from three-point land. Bridges has got 8 points.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
And six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
Bridges outside. Pass to Anunoby. Outside Hart. Towns a screen on Johnson. Hart can't hit. The Hawks lead by 9. Outside Young. Johnson a screen on Brunson. Here's Johnson. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Pass to Bridges. Towns on a screen from behind the arc. And Mikal Bridges hits from deep. 11 points in the game.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down three, you can add it to the list.
Here's Young. Oh, Young with a physical finish inside.
Now that was a clever adjustment. That was a tough shot.
Now, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
Here's Brunson. The rebound by Atlanta. 1:52 left in the third. And you watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, B.A.? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare. Just think when he gets his confidence.
Clock is at 3. Here's Daniels. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Knicks trail by 8. Pass to Towns. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
So both teams changing it up here. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Johnson. Here's Niang. It's LeVert on the wing. Back to Niang. Puts up a three. And Atlanta misses again.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Hart finds Achua. Now Brunson. And it's Niang with a rebound.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Kongwu with the bucket.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Knicks trail by 8. Bridges outside. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Bridges has got 8 points in the quarter.
And Bridges playing with extreme confidence is on fire right now.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside, here's LeVert. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Well, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for Atlanta, doing some damage from deep. He now has 5 3-pointers in the game. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Clint Capella out there with George Niang. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Bufkin in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Pass to Bufkin. There's the 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns passes to McBride. Back to Towns. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from Capella. Outside man. Pass to Bufkin. Back to man. Capella, screen on Anunoby. Man. And a miss there on the triple. Knicks trail by 4. Left side, Anunoby. A nice shot by McBride. McBride's got his first 3 points of the game.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
I'll take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. The coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
And mixing it up down low, Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
Pass to Rizachet. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Young can't hit.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Hart passes to Bridges. They set a pick to take the lead. Rebounded by Johnson. The Hawks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Young inside. He's guarded by Bridges. Young can't hit. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Hart finds Brunson to tie it up. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
Oh, huge moment from JB. Brunson knocking it down.
There's a minute 17 left in the fourth quarter. A nice shot by Young.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
The Knicks have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Here's Brunson. Rebounded by Johnson.
After clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even things up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
Now, that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Here's Brunson. Money. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And Brunson's got the mindset to deliver.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Trae Young, not the biggest guy on the court, but will take the biggest shots.
Brunson against Young. And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Cash!
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
There's 14 seconds left in the final quarter. Oh, nails the triple!
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty. "11 seconds left to play in the fourth. And so they foul intentionally.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3-ball.
Oh, the trifecta!
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Now here's Young. Oh, had a chance to win it right there. Couldn't get it to fall. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2 guard. New York has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Johnson against Hart. Yes, they get the go-ahead bucket.
Not stopping on his way in, Hart going through the defense.
The Hawks trailing. Now Young. Oh, Trae taking it himself.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Brunson against Young. Jalen Brunson, a terrific move and the bucket. Brunson's got 25 points in the game.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Congo, a screen on Brunson. There's Young with the 3. Buries denies it from 3. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
If you're going to allow Trey to squeeze off a 3, he's going to squeeze hard.
Here's Brunson. It falls!
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Daniels. And he's going for the lob.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
Back to Brunson. Over Young. Second shot opportunity. Okongwu with the rebound. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet. And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first. And that'll put them up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll put him up 2. Here's Brunson. Pass to Towns. It's stolen by Okongwu. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks, pulling it out for the W. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson.
Team in this matchup because of their depth.
And Kevin, you've got to give both front offices a ton of credit. I mean, you got to find guys and try to be economical about it, and they need to be able to play important minutes for you. It's a little more art than science, and kudos to both of these front offices.
Now the starting group for Orlando. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards, and it's Carter in at the 5, patrolling the paint. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Launches it, and it's Banchero missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Nembhard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Caldwell-Pope. Clark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers, and they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
And he can't get the first one. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do. Carter Jr. moves well without the ball and positions himself nicely for catch and shoot chances.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And he's good on the 3 ball.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Banchero. Suggs finds Caldwell-Pope. Wagner wide open. The rebound by Turner.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Caldwell-Pope pass to Wagner. And finish off by Wagner.
Good decision that time by Wagner, taking it straight line to the rim. The defense had no chance to stop it.
Siakam kicks to Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Turner with the screen. Here's Nembhard. And the Pacers another 3.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here is Carter. The jump hook, and there's Banchero on the assist from Carter.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Here's Nesmith. Here's Siakam to the middle. Here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
Really adept at rolling after setting the screen. Turner, a difficult cover in these pick and rolls.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Obi Toppin's checked in for Miles Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. Anthony's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Black's subbed in for Jalen Suggs.
Just punishing the defense from the interior. Wagner doesn't mind scoring against physical defense.
Here's Mathurin. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wagner passes to Isaac. No good on the three. Pacers leading by 5. Pass to Shepard. Now here's McConnell. And here is Siakam. Tapping a screen on Wagner. For 3, Siakam. That shot off. And that does it for the first quarter. Pacers out in front, up 5. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic start in the second. Black is out there with Cole Anthony. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Paolo Banchero. And it's Bitadze in at the center, filling out the middle. The Magic shooting their first free throw of the game. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star grade in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
Here's Banchero following the score by Indiana. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc, a nice shot by Black. Black's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Yep, that one goes in there.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Banchero, a screen on Halliburton. Takes it from 10. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 6 points for Paolo Banchero.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
McConnell kicks to Halliburton. And that one, good. Halliburton's got 7 points.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Here's Anthony. Toppin pulls it in. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. They lead by 4. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Toppin a screen on Anthony. To the paint. And Toppin throws it down.
He's so dangerous in the pick and roll. Halliburton beating the defense with that pass right there.
Isaac with a screen for Banchero. Drills it from outside. Banchero's got 7 points for the quarter. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up. and also demand that they deliver.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Halliburton. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Now, here's Suggs. No scoring in this one.
His teammates expect Suggs to hit these shots, and he doesn't disappoint them.
Siakam outside. Shoots over Wagner. Siakam misses. For Orlando, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Here's Suggs. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Suggs has got 5 points so far.
Great persistence that time from Suggs, not allowing that inside defense to bother him at all.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half, and the shot goes in from Siakam.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
Now, here's Wagner. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Mathurin finds Nembhard. Here's Nesmith. Siakam inside. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers lead by 3. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, you have to like what we're seeing so far from Paolo Banchero.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at center. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. Yep, it counts. Wagner's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Magic.
Wagner knows how to handle his business inside, mainly due to how much confidence he brings to the court.
Siakam passes to Nesmith. Turner with a screen on Suggs. Halliburton for 3. Rebound by the Magic.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Tyrese Halliburton is flat-out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50-40-90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, the better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
Bangs home the trifecta. Nembhard's got 8 points.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Banchero. He's got 9. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Nembhard finds Halliburton. Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Carter. Trying his luck from deep. Nembhard grabs the board. The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. And Indiana, another 3.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Neesmith. Black's checked in for the Magic.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising. An effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Toppin, he's checked in for the Pacers. T.J. McConnell comes in for Halliburton. The Magic also changing it up. Goga Bitadze is checked in for Carter. And Mo Wagner is subbed in for Banchero. Here's Mathurin. He has 6. And that one, good. Mathurin's got 8 points.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Now, here's Wagner. He has 6. And he banks in the layup. Wagner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
29 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Siakam. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And right there, you see the impact of Siakam's length. So tough to defend once he gets to his spots.
Shepard's checked in for the Pacers. And the Magic making a change here as well. Anthony's checked in. For the tie. They get it back. Bitadze. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Pacers leading by 3. And we're just... We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Pacers leading by 3. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Black and Harris are the guard set. Then there's Banchero. And it's Bitadze in at the 5 down low. Here's Toppin. The 18-footer is right on the mark. And the Pacers lead by 5.
You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
Banchero looking around. And they pick up 2.
Has taken little time for Banchero to show he can deal with tough NBA defense. It's a battle, and he's not afraid of it at all.
And the wide-open shot from McConnell. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 5-point game. And Toppin throws it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Neesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley said to his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Siakam outside. Here's Neesmith. Good on the three-point shot. Neesmith has got the lead up to 8 now for Indiana.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Banchero finds Carter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Banchero. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. 15 points for Paolo Banchero.
Strong defense against Banchero inside, but they can't break his focus, and he still manages to knock it down.
Suggs against Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Neesmith. Offline with his 3. The Magic trail by 6. Wagner with it. Siakam pulls it in. It's Nembhard on the wing. Back to Siakam. Here's Halliburton. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Like the way Halliburton continues to take more responsibility on the offensive end. His game warrants that he does that.
Banchero against Siakam. And it's Banchero missing. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Siakam. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Orlando now, trailing here by 8. Here's Suggs. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Suggs adding another big play to his resume. Incredible.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Jalen Suggs. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You love the seemingly endless energy that Halliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
Kicks it out to Banchero. Count it.
Paolo Banchero. Assisted by Jalen Suggs.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're down by 8. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. 12 seconds left in the game. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Halliburton. 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Banchero, that's good. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Personal foul. Fifth team foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And so the Pacers take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
They are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
And the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the three, the small forward.
Good fundamental basketball from Kuz there. He works hard to find those shots and support his team.
Picked up by Okongwu. Johnson on the wing. Back to Young. Okongwu, a screen on Lillard. There's Young with the three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Lopez, the screen on Johnson. Kuzma outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Kuzma's got 5 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And you watch Dyson Daniels on the floor, Coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best guys disrupting offenses and getting deflections. He gets his hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes.
Here's Rizachet. Picked up by Okongwu. There's Young with the 3, and Atlanta hits again from deep.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
Pass to Prince. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Chalk up 2 there. Lillard's gotten his second bucket. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. We briefly discussed what he wanted his team to do against Damian Lillard, and he said to not let him get going from deep. Once his 3 ball is falling, everything else becomes easier for him, so we have to talk out there on the perimeter. So expect to see a lot of defensive activity near the 3-point line tonight. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. The Hawks trailing. Johnson on the wing. Back to Daniels. Pass to Rizachet. There's the screen by Johnson. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. 5 points in the game.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And he makes it.
This is number 2. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
59 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Rizachet. Back to Young from downtown. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Ice tray. Looking cool as ever, just draining it.
Here's Prince. Back to Antetokounmpo. Lillard, a screen on Johnson. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. A big group substitution here for Atlanta. Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Niang comes in for Johnson. Mann, he's checked in for Daniels. And LeVert subbed in for Young. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Green comes in for Kuzma. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Prince. And it's Porter Jr. in for Lillard. Now here's LeVert. Clock at 4. Here's Rizachet. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
Such raw shooting ability for Rizachet in his first year.
Here's Antetokounmpo. From the line. The shot, no good.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
A big-time effort for Trae Young. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
They've got Karis LeVert. Terrence Mann is out there with George Niang. Then it's Rizachet, and it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Now here's Antetokounmpo with the 10-footer, and that one drops. Antetokounmpo's got 5 now.
Yeah, the mid-range is not a go-to for Giannis, but he's always looking to expand his game.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
And here's Milwaukee now, after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Portis. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Well, you got to be able to finish stronger than that, but credit the defense for doing just enough to throw him off.
Pass to LeVert for 3. knocks it down from distance. He's got 5.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Giannis driving in. Ooh, Giannis dunks it home.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Milwaukee making some changes. Brook Lopez comes in for Portis. And Prince is subbed in for Green. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Just an effective shot blocker. Lopez using all of that 7 feet, and he does a great job of picking his spots.
And here's Porter outside. On target from range. Porter's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 7 points in the game. Jacks up a 3. And it's Porter. That time on the assist from Trent. Porter's got 6.
And shots like this help Porter Jr. get into a rhythm. Connecting off the catch only helps his confidence.
Picked up by Okongwu. There's Young with the 3. Knocks down the triple.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
So for the Hawks, Johnson, he's checked in for Niang. Risachet comes in for Mann. And Daniels is subbed in for LeVert. Portis with a screen on Young. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Sinks the tray. Give him 8 points now.
Lillard gets so much lift on his three-pointers, it's almost effortless how he shoots.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Risachet, defended by Kuzma. Young against Lopez. Young misses.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Kuzma, right side. Now Lopez. Clock at 6. And then Portis with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Connects from downtown.
Yeah, that's what Risachet is out here to do. He is first and foremost a three-point shooter. A good one at that.
Lillard with the ball. Give him 8 points now. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
And he makes a first. And both free throws good for Lillard.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
The 3 from Risachet. Good! Without a second to spare.
Oh, you gotta have some real nerve to hit that shot.
What poise. What?
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. The Hawks trailing. Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Prince is out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. Such a sweet stroke from Damian Lillard.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Outside Young. Johnson a screen on Lillard. Great open look there. Young's got 15.
It's another big night for Trae Young. A relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
Antetokounmpo for 3. Atlanta with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Daniels passes to Young. For the lead. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. It's Kuzma with the miss.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers experienced with star-laden rosters. He said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
The burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. Young looking over the floor. Over Lillard. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. He's got 17.
The control of Young, unleashing a devastating dribble move and finding the shot.
Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. And he hasn't really had that.
Niang, he's checked in for the Hawks. Karis LeVert comes in for Young. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Kuzma. To the middle. Here's Rizachet. Rebounded by the Bucks. To the left wing. Lillard left side. Trent outside. Pass to Lopez. From the low block. Count the basket. Lopez has gotten his first points in this one. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
From deep, Johnson. Prince grabs the miss. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Trent, the pass to Prince. Up top, Lopez. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
LeVert outside. Picked up by Okongwu. Goes up from the top of the key, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. LeVert's got 7.
A good shooter with a smooth stroke. LeVert's ability to hit shots can take him very far in this league.
Oh, Giannis working inside.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Fires from way outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. We've got Clint Capella, George Niang out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Bufkin in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. LeVert outside. And the layup is good off the glass.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
A big-time flush by Giannis.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Pass to Niang. Outside man. Over Green. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Brent is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. The Bucks leading by 7. Antetokounmpo to pass to Lillard. Antetokounmpo inside and out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Lillard against Young. Johnson a screen on Lillard. Pass to Okongwu. Outside Johnson. No good from outside. For Milwaukee, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Antetokounmpo. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And it's a 9-point Milwaukee lead.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Antetokounmpo outside. Kuzma outside. Lillard outside. Fires the 3. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
Young against Lillard. Inside, it's Trae Young.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Pass to Prince. There's the screen by Kuzma. Back to Lillard. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Antetokounmpo outside. And it's Lillard, that time on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Lillard's got 31.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian
And Greg, I know you do. One thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement,
which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bridges and Atsuka. Halliburton with the bucket.
Halliburton, a huge part of this offense, which is why he has the confidence in these catch-and-shoot situations. No hesitation.
And it's Towns missing. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. It's a three-point game. Back to Halliburton. Off target from three-point range.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Well, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA, Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it, and now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
Here's Turner. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. And Turner kicks to Siakam. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
Anunoby outside. New York moving the ball around. Brunson with a clean look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Nembhard. Over Bridges. Nembhard's shot is good.
Boy, I don't think he'll get a screen assist for that pick, but they get the points, and that's all that matters.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. And the Pacers' doors last season trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a two-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
Here's Siakam after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Siakam looking around. Pass to Turner. That one doesn't go. Towns with the defensive effort. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Back to Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Bridges has got 5.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
Siakam passes to Nesmith. It's Nembhard on the wing, and they get it, and he lays it up and in.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Takes the 13-footer. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Knicks out front, up 3. Live from Gainbridge Fieldhouse, you're watching And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Knicks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
They've got Benedict Mathurin. Will be topping out there with Walker. Then it's Halliburton. And it's McConnell in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
It's Robinson, top of the key. Here's Bridges. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 7 points in the game.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
Bridges inside. Defended by Mathurin. That one drops for him. Bridges has got 9 points.
Well, with the high release point on Mikal Bridges' jumper, it's very hard to contest. Just a matter of being consistent now.
Here's Halliburton. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Now Payne. Outside Robinson. Now here's Achua. Pass to Payne. 5 to shoot. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. For Indiana, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. McConnell finds Mathurin. And here's Halliburton. Shoots over Bridges. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. 1:44 left now here in the second. Payne passes to Achua. Bridges against Mathurin. Bridges misses. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. Trailing by 2. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
I think one thing that's clear with Obi Toppin is he has a drive to keep improving. He knows he's got some talent, but it's about the work you put in.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Halliburton. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. The Knicks also changing it up. Towns, he's checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Brunson the pass to Achua. McBride with the ball. Neesmith covering. Brunson outside. There's the 3. Pacers with the rebound.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Pass to Neesmith. Nembhard with it. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, Pascal Siakam has the ability to play on the inside and score with that length.
Anunoby has the open look. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Back to Siakam. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Toppin passes to Neesmith. Off target from outside. Here's Anunoby. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Anunoby's got the game tied up here for the Knicks. For 3, Siakam beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing way to get that ball off in time.
Great awareness in crucial situations. Nicely done.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pacers out in front as they wrap up the second quarter on a 14-6 run. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. OG Anunoby is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Towns, and it's Brunson in at the point. Towns against Turner. Here's Nembhard. Shoots over Bridges. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got the first bucket of the third here for the Pacers. Knicks trail by 5. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, DA. Thank you.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. With the shot. And again, it's Indiana.
Pascal Siakam cooking right now. His focus is there and his game is on point.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to talk to his guys. Brunson against Halliburton. Now here's Brunson. Tight defense on him. Spins to the rack. Brunson bullies his way inside.
This is what makes Jalen Brunson special. You've got to knock down contested shots. Mr. Brunson up to the task.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Bridges kicks to Brunson. .129 left in the third, and he gets the bucket. Brunson's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, we talk about having a high shot IQ. Jalen Brunson doesn't force shots. You want to concede the mid-range jumper, he's more than content to take it.
Back to Halliburton. That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference. Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
And here is Neesmith. Hasn't made one yet. Halliburton against Brunson. And it's Halliburton missing. Knicks trail by 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Aaron Nesmith. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Bridges deciding where to go with it. From the arc. No good. Shot missing. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Walker out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Toppin in at the 5, down low. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
Here's Halliburton. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
We call that tough points from a tough guy, young Tyrese Halliburton.
Payne passes to Achua. Puts it up from 12. Good as the jump shot falls.
Perfect approach for what the D was showing on that possession.
Indiana leading by 6. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And then for New York, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Precious Achua. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. So we'll see Tyrese Halliburton go to the line here. That's on Jalen Brunson.
What we know about Tyrese Halliburton, this guy always ready to push the pace. He's got a ton of energy. He's willing to outrun and outwork other guys.
Bounce pass from Bridges. Here's Brunson. Siakam pulls it in. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Back to Nesmith. It's Nembhard on the wing. Halliburton outside. Here's Turner. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Knicks trail by 9. Here's Bridges. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. 14 points for Mikal Bridges.
Well, the length and skill set is a tremendous combination for Mikal Bridges. Starting to cook a little bit.
Siakam passes to Nesmith. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Halliburton outside. Traps in the tray. Halliburton's got 16 points here in the second half.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Siakam passes to Halliburton. Up and in on the layup. Halliburton's got the lead up to 12 now for Indiana.
And just one of those nights for Tyrese Halliburton. He's kept his foot on the accelerator, and he's putting it to the defense.
Oh, muscling it in, Brunson.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside. And And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Indiana.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Tyrese Halliburton.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Siakam outside. Pass to Nesmith. Inside. And finished off by Siakam.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had.
It really is. I mean, there's always the risk of guys getting hurt throughout the season. So the teams know the value of having a very deep rotation, and they make the most of their bench, which is smart.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Wagner in at the 3, small forward. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Not the best pick I've seen, but look, hey, he got the job done, and that's all that matters.
Pass to White. It's Brown on the wing. Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
Outside Carter. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. And how about Jaylen Brown, Richard? Named to his first All-NBA team in 2023. A very important piece to him.
NBA, what timing. It made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax. At the time, it was the largest contract in NBA history. And how did he follow it up? He won the Larry Bird Award as the best player in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
Now here's Holiday. The 3. It's rebounded by Wagner.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Suggs. Now Banchero. Uncovered. Holiday grabs the miss.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Now here's Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Banchero. Tatum from long range gets the 3 ball to go.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Joe Mazzulla.
I asked him how he plans to slow down Paulo Banchero, and Coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. They'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
Good job there, Allie. Oh, throw it down! Wow!
One of the craziest dunks we've seen. Tatum with the bounce.
Banchero with a screen on Holiday. Banchero with it. Guarded now by Holiday. On the wing, Caldwell-Pope. He drops it from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's White. Another one falls for Boston.
Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Here's Banchero. And there it is for him. Banchero's got his second basket.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Brown against Wagner. Brown can't hit.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Suggs, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. Here's Carter. Pass to Wagner. Just 5 on the clock. Banchero no good. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. In close. Tatum, good.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Wagner outside. Banchero outside. Fires for 3. Drills it from deep. Banchero's got 7 points.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
Tatum way outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Magic out in front, up 1. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
So for Orlando right now, we've got Paolo Banchero. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Goga Bitadze. Then it's Cole Anthony, and it's Black in at the point guard position. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Celtics trail by 3. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Horford. Takes the 3. Second chance shot. And it's Tatum missing. Anthony against Craig. And Anthony slams it in.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
The 3 from Craig. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
The kick to Tatum. With some arc. Deflected. Anthony with it. To the paint. The kick out to Banchero. The 3 is up. At the arc. Banchero finds his mark.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Porzingis is checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Craig. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. So Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Bitadze. Franz Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And Suggs is subbed in for Black. Pass to Banchero. Minute 32 left in the half. Paolo, strong.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Banchero outside. Wagner outside. Beyond the arc. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Pass to Porzingis. Right side Holiday. There's Tatum with the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm,
whew, we've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Wagner for 3. The offensive rebound. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. Orlando shooting their first free throw in this game. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Boston. Trailing by 2. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Magic out in front, up by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Pass to Banchero. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
There is zero hesitation from Brown. This man is always ready to fire.
Banchero outside. Pass to Wagner. Carter, a screen on Brown. Wagner for 3. Knocks down the triple. Wagner's got 8.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Outside, Brown. And the Celtics have another 3.
Love the response by Brown, marching right back down and dropping in his own 3.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And you look at Derek White, Richard, the energy he plays with, it is remarkable.
That's his greatest attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down.
And here's Holiday. He's got 5. Pass to Porzingis. And here's Brown for 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. For Orlando, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Suggs.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Pritchard's checked in for White. Black's checked in for Orlando. Here's Pritchard. To the inside, Tatum. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
What hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
Wagner outside. The 3 from Banchero. And again, it's the magic from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Pritchard, the pass to Holiday. Now Brown. He's got 10. Tatum inside. Hey! Jason Tatum takes flight.
Tatum reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Suggs, the pass to Carter. Banchero outside. 3-pointer. Knocks down the long J. Banchero's got 21 points in the game.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Holiday finds Brown. Here's Pritchard. Some changes for Boston. Cornette's checked in for Porzingis. Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Hauser in for Drew Holiday. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Horford outside. 6 to shoot. Hauser, that's good. Hauser's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Black. Inside. Here's Wagner. That shot is off.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Here's Pritchard. Still without a bucket. Pass to Hauser. Takes a 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Boston out in front, up by 4. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Orlando, they've got Goga Bitadze. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Banchero. Then it's Cole Anthony, and it's Black in at the 1. Outside Tatum, the 3 is up. And again, Boston with the triple.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
Here's Black. Banchero outside. Fires the 3. Banchero with the answer.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
A stop or 2 in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Hauser passes to Pritchard. And here's Tatum. Horford, a screen on Anthony. Tatum against Anthony. And it's Tatum missing. Orlando trailing here. Banchero surveys. Pass to Anthony. Shoots over Horford. Anthony misses.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
Tatum with a screen. Pritchard. The 3-pointer off the mark.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Down low. Here's Banchero. Oh, not to be denied. Banchero.
Yeah, and Banchero doesn't mind some contact. He enjoys battling through tight coverage and finishing.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Porzingis has checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Craig. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Bitadze. Franz Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Black. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. This might be a close late game, but don't tell Coach. They were cool as a cucumber in the huddle, and I think that resonates with their players. We'll see if that approach works. Brian?
Thank you for that, Allie.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
To halt the run, Tatum, shot is good. Tatum's got 9 points here in the second half.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
Suggs, the pass to Caldwell Pope, and Carroll with it. Shoots over Tatum, and Carroll no good.
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Yeah, he's got great position, and it makes it a really tough shot, even from such close range.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. Count it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Here's Suggs. And Carroll left side. He connects! A huge shot to tie it up.
And stepping up when it's clutch time. That's a very mature play by the young Banchero.
Pass to Tatum. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the pick. Holiday from long range. And connects from downtown.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
26 seconds left in the game. Banchero outside. To the middle. Here's Carter. And he buries it. And that one brings him within one.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business. Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he's able to hit the second one. And that'll put him up 2. Now here's Suggs. Lets a floater go. Can't cash it in. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
And so it's Boston who scrapes by with the win. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie.
Teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight. Defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Rizachet in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Neesmith. Indiana moving the ball away. Okongwu grabs the board. And here we go. Here's Daniels. Tries again. And there's the nice layup by Johnson.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Here's Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. It's good.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive if they hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Young. The Pacers making the shot. Johnson sets the screen for Young. Over Halliburton. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Young's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I don't know if any shot's a good shot, but Trae Young willing to take any shot he gets.
And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
Halliburton finds Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Now Young. Pass to Johnson. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Halliburton. LeVert's checked in for Atlanta. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Nemhard. Siakam, right side. LeVert grabs the miss.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Now, here is Young. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Another three for Atlanta.
Well, if you're going to allow Trey to squeeze off a three, he's going to squeeze hard.
44 seconds left in the first quarter. Shots good by Siakam.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And here's Young. Following the three-pointer by Siakam. Okongwu, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Walker comes in for Pascal Siakam. Halliburton's checked in for Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nemhard. Now, here is Halliburton. Nailed from three-point land.
Talk about Halliburton and his versatility. He can set up the play, or he can finish the play off.
Rizichet with it. LeVert from outside. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The Hawks on top, leading by 6. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got George Niang. Karis LeVert is out there with Rizichet. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Capella in at the 5, down low. Outside Mathurin. Oh, good on the triple. Atlanta leading by 6. And here's LeVert. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Rizichet.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And Rizichet, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go.
And already Mathurin has a pretty dynamic drive, but getting the drop on the defense all season won't be easy.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Atlanta also making some changes here. Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella. And Trae Young subbed in for Risa Shea. Young from outside. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5. Pacers trail by 8. Siakam outside. There's a minute 47 left here in the second. Pass to Nesmith. 4 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Nembhard's shot is good. And Bray, you've seen the way that game has grown over the years. The skill level of the league is higher than ever.
Yeah, the talent level, Kevin, that is on display on a nightly basis in this league is staggering. But a lot of kids out there watching what's going on, and they're going to push this game even further. How exciting is that?
And here is Nesmith. Indiana moving it around. That shot wide open.
Makes decisive decisions on the hardwood. Once Turner saw the catch and shoot opportunity, he was locked and loaded.
Takes a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Pass to Nembhard. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. The 11-footer will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Halliburton.
Tyrese feels like kind of an old-school player. He's got some flavor to his game and loved the mid-range that time.
Here's Okongwu. They set the pick. LeVert from outside sinks the triple. LeVert's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so it's Atlanta with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Center court. And get ready for the Fed half-court shot.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the center. That's the Pacers' 5.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Now Daniels still scoreless. It's good from long range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Turner with a screen on Young. Halliburton, no good. The Hawks leading by 10. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Young looking around. Crafty move. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And now it's a 12-point Atlanta lead. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Halliburton for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 10.
Coming into the league, scouts had some uncertainty about Halliburton's jumper, mostly because of the way it looks, a push shot out front, but he's shown he's more than capable as a shooter.
Okongwu with a screen on Halliburton. Kept alive. Young left side. They shoot again. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Pacers trail by 9. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Pass to Nesmith. Turner inside. Okongwu on him. Shots good by Turner.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Now Daniels. Young outside. Into the lane. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Siakam outside. Now, here's Nesmith. And a wide open look for Halliburton. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
51 seconds left in the 3rd. Teardrop shot, and it's sent back by Turner. Here's Nembhard. 6 points for him. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Pass to Okongwu. Daniels from outside. Connects from 3-point range. Daniels has got 6. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing here by 8. Fires for 3. No good on the shot. And so it's Atlanta holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Clint Capella. Terrence Mann is out there with George Niang. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Pumpkin in at the 1 spot. Pass to Halliburton. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
A tenacious play by Halliburton, crashing into a foul and still sinking that shot.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Young, good.
And you can see why this team depends on Young for a big chunk of their offensive production. This guy is a pure scorer.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys.
Thank you, David. Pass to Daniel. Out to the wing. Okongwu against Turner. And Daniels up top. Shoots over Nembhard. Daniels, no good. Pacers trail by 7. Halliburton outside. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. Here's Siakam. Here's Nembhard. Johnson with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Young drives in. Good on the bucket. Young's got 20.
And Trey doing a good job exploring, trying to find those soft spots in the defense.
Here's Halliburton. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 out of 12 now.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Young's shot is off. Pacers trail by 7. Siakam outside. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Here's Turner. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Young outside. Halliburton with the steal.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Young. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
Now he's coming to the NBA, making an impact, and he's making one right here in a big-time moment.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Young for 3. The rebound by Turner. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
And it's Halliburton missing. So they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Shooting for Atlanta.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line. Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
.27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You have to love Trae Young's relentlessness on the floor. His focus, just giving the game 100% of himself and not messing around in any regard.
Here's Nesmith. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
At the wing position, Ricochet has pretty much everything you're looking for, right? Length, mobility, three-point shooting, and add to that, he has a great feel for the game.
A shot by Nembhard, no good. And he commits the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Good on the three-point shot. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late.
Much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
horn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the 2. Now here's Bridges. Shot clock at 5. The shot's good.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, and now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Porzingis against Towns. And that one's good. Porzingis.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla, and he said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive, but when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him especially tough cover. Brian?
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Totally uncontested, but it still took impressive balance and agility to hit it.
Towns, a screen on White. For 3, Bridges. Boston pulls it in. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Hart. New York again, can't hit. Holiday against Anunoby. Here's Porzingis. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
At 7'3", Porzingis is a problem. Really makes defenses settle for fouling him and hoping he misses.
The Knicks making a switch here. Chua's checked in. Both free throws good from Porzingis.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Outside Hart. Shot to stop the run. And the three-pointer goes.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Brown passes to Tatum. From 11 feet away. Chua with a rebound.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
Here's Bridges. The fadeaway is good.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Pass to Porzingis. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's White. He's guarded by Bridges. Tatum a screen on Bridges. White for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Cornette's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Al Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. McBride, he's checked in for New York. Payne comes in for Brunson. Here's Hauser. Tipped. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter here. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
There's 21 seconds left in the first. Here's Brown. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And that's good decision-making by Brown in the pick and roll. He'll make the right read more often than not.
Towns, left side. Brown with the steal. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Boston out in front, leading by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
So on the floor for the Knicks, we've got Mikal Bridges, Cameron Payne out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Achua, and it's Robinson in at the 5. Knicks trail by 3. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well, and when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Bridges, following the bucket by Boston. Sinks it from distance.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Here's Pritchard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
Tatum, good.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Porzingis has checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Craig. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. Towns outside. Pass to Bridges. Brunson a screen on White. The baseline J. And that one's good. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter. Well, Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
Well, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
And it's so nice to see Towns use his high basketball IQ to dominate in pick and rolls. It seems like he always makes the right read in that situation.
Tatum. Good work defensively by Towns. Knicks trail by 3. White with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Robinson with a steal. Towns passes to Anunoby. Back to Towns. Pass to Brunson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
He'll challenge any defender. Brunson going right after it inside.
And the Celtics making a change here. Cornette's checked in. Josh Hart's checked in for New York. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Celtics. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Holiday. Launches a 3. Again, the miss by Boston.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Bridges. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Brunson against Brown. 2 seconds left. Ooh, Brown inside. Hey, he's more than just a shooter.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking it.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Celtics. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. The 2 Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. And New York has possession following the bucket by Boston. Bridges outside. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Celtics lead by 3. Tatum inside. He's against Bridges. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist from Brown.
You're calling Tatum a capable scorer would be an understatement. He is an elite offensive talent.
Back to Brunson. Brunson assertive on the take. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And the defense had the right idea, but Brunson is able to push through the contact.
Tatum looking it over. There's the triple. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, that's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. And the Celtics another 3.
So smooth off the catch. Porzingis is excellent at judging when to take quick shots.
And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday. Fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
And the Celtics making a change here. Pritchard's checked in. Achua's checked in for New York.
A flashy ball handler at times, Brunson knows how to carve up scoring opportunities for himself.
Pass to Tatum. The 3. It's rebounded by New York. It's hard on the wing. Defended by Brown. To the wing, right side. Back to Achua. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Porzingis. Holiday with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. That one goes in.
He's such a gritty player. Holiday fights for 2 there inside.
Knicks trail by 9. Outside Brunson. Launches it. And Brunson won't miss many of those.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Back to Pritchard. Porzingis with a screen on Brunson. Pritchard gets it to go. Pritchard's got 5.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Really left him alone that time. He's got 14.
You got to enjoy watching Bridges take over. Games like this prove how lethal he can be.
Tatum with it. He's got 16. Porzingis with a screen on Achua. Here's Tatum. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. Boston out in front, leading by 8. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. So on the floor for the Knicks, they've got Miles McBride. Precious Achua is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Payne in at the 1 spot.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Now here's Tatum. It's Tatum working inside.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Outside Anunoby. Lets the 3 fly. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics lead by 7. Pass to Tatum. Crafty move. Tatum showing off the strength.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Craig. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Shots good by Hart.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Off the lob, Jason Tatum.
What a pass and what a slam. Tatum finishing off a pretty alley-oop.
Brunson against Holiday. Now here's Brunson. Tight defense on him. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Oh, you better get out of Derek White's way.
And put it on a platter. Holiday serving it up for his teammate.
Brunson finds Towns. Here's Bridges. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. 1:46 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Hard against Tatum. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Josh Hart.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
And he does get the second one. And that'll put him up by 9. And there's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter here. Holiday against Brunson. Towns on a screen. This one for 3. And it's Jalen Brunson with a 3.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot.
Oh!
Wow!
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
Here's Brunson. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. Tatum inside. He's covered by Hart. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Kind of a devious move by Tatum, pulling the defender in where he wants him.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Celtics.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And another thing that's impressed me has been their consistency with their two-point jump shots, getting it done from the mid-range.
Pass to Porzingis. Here's Brown. Outside Tatum. Here's the three. Hart pulls it in. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Anunoby. Brown with the block.
Great positioning and timing by Brown, using his athleticism to come away with the rejection.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
So it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better